Now it's time for our Friday Follies segment. We've got some hot cultural topics, starting with the growing problems posed by people pretending that their pets are service animals. In New York tonight, we welcome Fox News contributor Raymond Arroyo. You're not here, Arroyo, so it's not. You don't get the same mojo.
No. We brought the Follies to Broadway.
First of all, I have to say, you're not an animal person. So you should be opted out of this segment. You don't like animals, not even your own dog, Maddie.
I had an emotional support animal next to me on a Southwest flight. It literally, yes. I'm not lying, it was chewing on my shoe. So I have a little grievance against these animals.
Oh, fine. All right.
They are, the numbers of these emotional support animals have gone through the roof, Laura. From 481,000 2 years ago to 751,000 animals. Now, the reason people try to pass them off as emotional support animals is because they fly free, okay? All you have to do is alert the airline and present a paper from a medical professional showing that you need your emotional support animal. Now, the airlines are reacting because they've been mauling people on the planes. They leave droppings here and there, which contaminate the plane.
That's some of the passengers. I've seen some of these passengers lately. They show up in their pajamas for flights.
Well, they have to fly, but not so with the animals. Read that statement from the airlines.
All right.
They now are going to the transportation department.
Here's the American Airlines for America lobby group. Airlines have experienced a surge in passengers bringing animals on board that haven't been appropriately trained as service animals. This has resulted in our crew members and passengers being bitten and subject to other offensive and injurious behavior. Oh, they need to lighten up. I'd rather be sitting next to most dogs than, you know,
Laura,
some of the other people.
This woman tried to get a peacock on a Southwest airline, and she was denied.
Well, peacocks need to fly. That's an anti-NBC
bias
that you have.
I've got one to top you. My friend Walter today said, look up an old Wall Street Journal article. We did. Yeah. I'm just going to read this, and then I have some video for you. Yeah. This man brought a miniature horse onto the plane. This was the article. Pox was traveling with a miniature service horse in seat 3A. Horse had a bowel movement on the carpet of the bulkhead. Ooh. Cabin service had to do excessive cleaning in order for the aircraft to leave for the next flight. Now, we found video, Laura, of a woman who actually had a miniature horse emotional service animal in her home. Oh. Look, it's opening the refrigerator for her. I mean, come on.
Well, wait, they're making your point. Look, it can do pretty much anything.
But it can't be on a plane with me, Laura. There's barely enough space for me at this point.
I want more support animals. And I like to... one woman let me hold her dog as she went to the bathroom. She came back. This was on a Delta flight. She came back, and I said, can I hold the dog for the rest of the flight? She said, sure. I held the dog for the rest of the flight. It was all the way to California.
You're the dog support animal. You've become the dog support.
I help the dogs calm
You're going to have to wear one of those things that say, do not touch, support animal.
Well,
emotional
I won't even
support.
go there.
Okay.
All right. When a chant is not a chant.
When a chant is not a chant.
Democrats seem to have a little trouble, so do Republicans, in coming up with new chants. And you pointed this out because Nancy Pelosi was at a tax rally this past week, and it was saying that Democrats are going to raise taxes on the rich. Republicans are letting the rich get off scot-free. Let's hear some of this lame chant.
We cannot let it stand. We won't 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 let it stand.
Repeal the Trump tax, replace the ones that passed it. Repeal the Trump tax, replace the ones that passed it. Repeal the Trump tax, replace the ones that passed it. Repeal the Trump tax, replace the ones that passed it.
Oh, is that bad? These are not chants, Laura. These are not great chants.
Repeal the one,
you can't even remember it. It's so long, and you know, they could try to sing it with in a meter. A chant has to be. It has to have rhyme. It should have a certain musicality. It should be memorable, and I will add, passionately delivered. None of which you could accuse those past chants.
Are these your bullets? Look at this. It should rhyme. What is this from the chant handbook? You just came up with this tonight.
This is the Arroyo book of chant. I'm sharing this with you for the first time.
Hell no, we won't go. That actually rhymed. Give Peace a Chance was kind of lyrical.
Well, now wait.
And it also had a song to it.
I want to be bipartisan here. Yeah. This is Mitt Romney. Listen to this supposed chant.
Oh, come on. That's mean. Let's listen.
Wait a second. Romney Ryan, Romney Ryan, Romney Ryan.
an unmemorable chant, if there ever was one.
Poor Mitt. I like
Poor
him,
Mitt.
but poor guy. Vape Nation. Now we're all vaping. Vape shots everywhere. I was down in Florida over vacation, and vape shops everywhere because everyone's getting ready for the big push for national legalized marijuana. So if the vape shops are ready,
I agree with you.
You can put the pod in the vape, whatever you call it, pipe. I don't know what you
Yeah,
call
they
it.
have. Well, the chamber,
whatever it is,
the chamber of the vape has a liquid component. Now, these 63% of young people, Laura, teens and those in high school, believe that the vape, 63%, that e-cigarettes and vapes do not contain nicotine and that they're good for your health. In actuality, they contain, the liquid cylinder contains as much as a pack of cigarettes, the nicotine in a pack of cigarettes. So they're very addictive, and I think you're right. This is a precursor, getting them ready to put other substances into that vape. By the way, they're not supposed to be selling this to people under 18. Some manufacturers require they be 21 before they use the vape.
Hey, Raymond, don't you like how John Boehner used to be against even medical marijuana? Now suddenly he's in this like hashtag alternative acre or acres.
Well,
it's some pot lobbying group or pot advocacy group. He's on the advisory board.
Well, he was a big smoker as well as a Merlot drinker. Maybe he's vaping the Merlot now. That might be a good way to go for him.
It's Friday. It's
almost time.
somewhere. Raymond Arroyo, thanks so much.